explanation. Mr. Boss and the cab was engine. I'm really now in a situation. When I return to my destination, I get told to collect my payment. Clear the desk quick, make it vacant. Now if I ever need the inspiration, right about now where I lose my patience. If I ever need the inspiration, right about here's where I lose my patience. Do it now, to make you feel one.
Hey everyone, White Meat here, Rated AR. Now, I had planned to do something zany and special for my very first review. But given the movie I just came out of seeing, I thought this one should deserves my first episode. I'm sure you know all the great works of George Lucas. I mean, come on, he's given us some of the greatest films of all time, the films that have changed the way we make movies. Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and a lot of other films and shows that inspired by his vision. He's done a lot. And this recent film that he's produced is, I have to say, it's the best work he's ever pulled off. I'm talking about the new tale of the Tuskegee Airmen, Red Tails. Now, this was the account of real Tuskegee pilots that George had interviewed himself. So it really does show the reality of what happened to them during World War II. This is a tale a new generation is seeing. I mean, we've seen the movie Tuskegee Airmen before, and it was a good tale. But how this stacks up, it goes right up with all the greats he's done himself. And this really is a big effort work. And George Lucas had spent 20-odd-some years trying to persuade a production company to take this film and film it. And they wouldn't do it. They turned him down. I can't really remember what the reason was when I saw an interview with Oprah on this, but he decided to do this film himself. He put all his money, a lot of money into it, and he really pulled off something spectacular. Though I have a few bugs to pull out with this one, I'm not going to spoil anything for you, so I'm just going to give you two in general. Really, it's just the tale of a group of pilots, and you're thrown right into the middle of the story. There's no real beginning, there's no real end. From what I heard, he did it to where it's kind of like episode 1, 2, 3 of Star Wars. He made episode 2, so he might make a prequel and a sequel. Either way, if that doesn't work out, this film still makes it good. However, there were a lot of, like I said, there were bugs, where there was no real main character. It was just a ragtag group of people that, in a way, you had to pick one and stick with it. The one character they really did they kind of stuck to most, was a pilot named Lightning. I'm not going to describe too much about him, but it was a really interesting tale to see this character in action. It shows the progression of the Tuskegee Airmen from doing simple patrol missions to ending up with P-51 Mustangs and flying cover for bombers, and how they gained their respect. I mean, heck, even one of the pilots gains a German rival, and that was actually what I was anticipating to see. So, short summary for it all. We have a little rating system, and in this rating, I'm going to give it a close to a very high one. I'm giving this a high midnight premiere. Close to worthy of worship, but not quite there because of all the bugs. The animation was amazing. You really got into the action. Every situation you got to really experience what they were experiencing. If this movie was shot in 3D, 3D would be spectacular. Would be really cool to see. So once again, I'm giving this a high midnight premiere, and this will be my first review as White Meat of Rated AR. Hope you guys enjoy, and trust me, you're not going to see me this sane. I'm usually very picky when I do a review. This is one of those reviews that earns my full respect. You did a great job, George Lucas. This is White Meat of Rated AR signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone.